Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog, and today I watched part because it was long, but I watched parts of the Charlie Kirk memorial service, and the music was beautiful. What people said was so touching, and the thing that stood out the most was that Erica Kirk forgave the assassin. This is Father John. This is a perfect example of what Christians should do. Turn the other cheek, forgive, love thy enemies, love thine enemies, and pray for them. Yes, yes. And, she's a bigger woman than I am because I say I forgive people, but when they confront me and want to hang out with me again, like I just get so angry, and that's because they want to hang out with her. It's one thing to forgive, but it's quite something different to allow them back into your life. Yeah, I do forgive them because, and especially after Erica said that, it makes me more like I have to be honest and really forgive. I can't just lie to myself and say I forgive them when if they confront me, I swear at them in my mind. And don't worry, Marissa does forgive them, but they're the ones trying to come back into her life to use her and do many horrible things to her again. Yes, and I drop the F bomb in my mind all the time when they do that. But I'm trying not to anymore. I'm like really trying because I don't want to drop the F bomb every 5 minutes. Well, I don't say it. Well, sometimes I'll say it when I think about something that think about something that someone did to me. I'll say, man, that's effing terrible. And that's terrible. I don't want to drop the F bomb. I really don't. I'm trying. And you have to realize that people are putting pressure on Marissa to not be a saint. They're constantly trying to get her to do anything that is unsaintly. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, now I see. But I still, it really falls on me. I can't blame someone else for it. I'm the one saying the F bomb, so dropping the F bomb. So I have to stop. I have to stop. Anyway, so that's my truth. That's my truth. You know, I don't want people to know my truth, but I have to say it because I'm honest and open. And that's why people love Marissa, because she's honest and open. Yeah, I'm still working on that. Like, I don't say it when I'm talking to people. As far as I know, I haven't said it when I'm talking to people in years and years and years. But to myself, I'll drop the F bomb. When no one's around and I'm thinking about what someone did, then I'll drop the F bomb. And, I need to stop doing that. So I guess that's another thing I have to pray for. So I'll pray for that. And but Erica Kirk, she graciously forgave her husband's assassin. And I believe it's true. It is true. It is true. The Christ worked in her heart so like that, and I bet Charlie Kirk, influenced her, from beyond, and spoke to her heart and helped her, because that's a difficult thing to do. Poor Erica Kirk. Poor thing. I'll pray for her again. And the family and all of his friends and fans and everyone. It was it's a very sad thing that happened. And another thing that stood out to me was, I don't know his name. I don't know his name. I wish I knew his name, but he was saying that if you kill a dictator, if you assassinate a dictator, then the evil stops. But if you assassinate a martyr, uh, that if someone you assassinated becomes a martyr, then their power spreads and spreads and spreads, which is what and becomes more powerful. And this is what is happening with Charlie Kirk. This is what's happening. Charlie Kirk is a martyr for Christianity. And you can see the effect he's had on all these people and the effect his death has had. Yes. Yeah. Poor Charlie Kirk. I do feel for the family and for him. He was so young. He was so very young, you know? Anyway, my heart goes out to Erica Kirk and her family. So, I know this was a difficult day, but I think, seeing all the love and support from everyone, maybe she could take that and put it in her heart and help her to heal. Anyway, what else? What else? The dogs will be over here tomorrow, so yeah, little puppuccinos, little chunkaronis is what I call them. I call them chunkaronis. Now I'm so used to calling those two dogs chunkaronis that I call just about every other dog that I see and I pet. I call them chunkaronis, and they're like, "Oh yeah." The owners are like, "Yeah, you're right," or I just called them a chunk. They're so cute, and they're not even overweight. They just call them that. So I just like calling the dogs chunkaronis. When it was when it was Frida, Oscar, and me, I told Oscar, you're chunky, Frida's chunker, and I'm chunka. And so, but I can't do something like that anymore because it hurts my sister too much. Like I would say, you're a chunkaroni, I'm a chunk. Like soda, you're a chunkaroni, you're a chunkarona, a chunkaroner, and I'm a chunkarona. But I can't do that because my sister, it hurts my sister. She told me that sometimes, well, I'm not going to say anything because it's her private business, but she still remembers all the dogs. All the dogs. They all meant so much to her. And all I had, well, they all meant so much to me too, because I'm always over there and I'm always taking care of them, So anyway, but yeah, so they'll be over here tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a good experience for the dogs and for me, but for the dogs really. And yeah, we'll play some more. And if I can, I'll take them for a walk. But look, I've been trying and trying to train Jackson not to pull so hard because he is strong. He is so strong. And then but on my stairs, I have to I've taught him. He knows now when we go downstairs, down the steps, that that he's not to pull. He tests it, but like I say, wait or whatever, and Like he'll wait for me, but then that last step he'll take it. He'll take it. I'm like up a couple steps from the last step, and he'll take the last step and try to run. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so difficult. I keep telling him, stop. I keep telling him, what's the command? Jackson no pull. Yeah. Or no pull Jackson. No pull Jackson or Jackson no pull. And I hold the leash tight until he stops putting pressure on it to go forward, and until it stops trying to go forward, he'll just relax, and then I go, but then he starts tugging again. And Marissa will get this right. Marissa's doing the correct thing. She just has to be patient with Jackson. Yeah. Yeah. He's so cute though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is those dogs are adorable. They're just adorable. Anyway, I could talk about them forever, but I'm not going to. Um Somehow, some way, like things keep happening every day, and I still haven't gone to the grocery store, and I need to go. Um so we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can make it tomorrow and have food here, have my food and beverage, all that here before I go get the dogs. Yes. Anyway, I need to really, really forgive these people because, I don't know if it's a trauma. I don't know what it is, but I say I forgive them. And in my heart, I believe I forgive them, but it's because they try to come back into her life. Okay, yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. All right, bye.